shot this hard. Look at that. Wow, let me hold that thing.
Nice.
Boys, fish on, brother, fish on. Oh my gosh, that is a nice fish.
Here, let me move that cone out of the way.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that one's got some serious weight to him. Okay, now, Ryan, you got to coach me up. Come here, brother.
All right, take your time. Nice.
Folks, welcome to Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine this week. We are in Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. This is the first mate here for Joel Carradine, our captain, Ryan Lucas. Ryan, I tell you, this walleye's got some serious weight. Listen to him singing that. Ooh, ah, Now, while I'm doing this and reading this thing in, you can hear that 14-pound test Berkley trilene sensation line kind of sing a little bit in the wind. And I'm fishing an Ambassador Record 6600 with the 14-pound test line on an 8-foot Veritas from Abu Garcia. So again, you know, the rig is really key when you're for fishing here. While I'm not trying to horse this thing, okay?
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that one.
Me too. Walleye fishing at Lake Erie, folks, is just a great, well, it's just a great place to come and a good time. And I don't know how many of you all watching the show, you love to eat fish, but really, it really don't get any better without really considering walleye. All right, Ryan, now, you are a native from Erie?
Yes, been here my whole life, 30 years.
Have you really? 30 years, gosh. How long have you been mating?
I've been mating, this is my 3rd season doing it. But I've been fishing like this my whole life.
Oh my goodness. All right, come here, Joel. Come here, boat captain. Folks, let me introduce you to Joel Carradine, Captain Joel Carradine, right here with Bandit Sport Fishing on our show today. Listen, that thing is, he's got a little weight to him, Joel. Yeah.
It's still a good fish, though.
Yeah, he is. Man, I tell you what, it's nice to be back up in Erie, Pennsylvania with you, my friend.
I'm glad you made the trip.
Oh, man, thanks for having us. I tell you, it's always a pleasure.
Long way to come.
That's okay, man. It's just a short way to go to come fishing, okay? Now I got to introduce my other guy. He's got the boat up there. Come here, Ben. Come on up here. You stay in here, man. Don't go no place. Man, we're going to get everybody in here.
Autopilot.
Yeah. While I'm reeling this fishing, we got plenty of time. Ben Hines, he is the store manager for the Field and Stream store up here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Ben, boom. Ryan, boom.
Start a morning.
Joel, yeah. Man, the sun is just coming up here on the lake and the fish are on, okay? And I'm gonna date this a little bit. We're right here in the first week of June. That's when you said come, fish are on, okay?
Yes.
And that's why I'm here, okay? Ben, oh man, he's going back up to get the controls. Ryan, I have to ask you, as a first mate, you really have to have some patience, okay?
Sometimes. Sometimes, yeah, I won't deny that. But, you know, just try to teach the best you can, you know?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, you know, you're in the people business, okay? And this guy does it no better than anybody that I know. And gosh, I tell you, there he comes a little bit. I know folks are thinking, man, what, has he got a bucket on that thing? No, I'm really, this is kind of a nice fish. And
Well, what we do is it's called precision trolling.
yeah.
So to get our lures a certain depth, sometimes we have to set the lines back further to get them in the strike zone.
I got you.
So we have these back about 150, 160 feet. And the walleye's coming.
There he comes. Okay, awesome.
Great start.
Yeah, man. That's a keeper right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay. Great. Man. Well, Joe, tell me a little bit about Bandit Sport Fishing. You guys are a great charter service. You cater to everybody that comes up here.
Even kids.
Even kids, and we love to get kids on here.
Kids are welcome.
But, you know, now, tell me about really the seasons. What's the best time for folks to come up here for walleye?
Well, the fishing's usually, in the past, we've started in the middle of June, but the fishing's been phenomenal, and there's a ton of walleye in this lake. So, and now we have residents. Usually, You know, they talk about the big migration from the western basin to the central basin, and they move as the water warms up. They like the cooler water. So later in the season, you know, the fishing got good for us while they're doing real well in the western basin.
And then you'll fish from basically what, May through September, October?
We've actually fished in October now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been real good. We can catch them the middle of October.
Oh, that's phenomenal. All right. Well, listen, thanks, man. Great start. We got to get them back in the water. Folks, Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, again, Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. If you want to come up here and go, log on to Bob's Top 16, and you too can come on up here with Bandit Sport Fishing and Captain Joel Carradine. All right, man, let's get it in the box, Ryan. Woo-hoo.
Coming up next, we head back to Lake Erie for some more walleye fishing with Bandit Sport Fishing Charters.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
How's it going?
Wow, what do we got over here?
This is the all-new Chevy Silverado.
It's beautiful.
Beefy and mean looking.
It's the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever, and it's full of surprises.
Oh, nice.
It offers an industry-first power up-down tailgate.
I kind of didn't expect that to happen.
But that's not all.
Oh my!
Oh,
The Silverado has more cargo volume than any competitor.
very impressive.
It's got 20% more than F-150.
That is really nice.
Is there a buy it now button on there too?
Yeah.
Nestled in the western part of South Carolina is the Old 96 District. Comprised of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties, this region is rich in history, fishing, hunting, and small-town flavor. Old 96 District is part of the South Carolina freshwater coast, covering over 2,000 miles of shoreline which offer many fishing opportunities and is home to the only wild turkey museum in the world. Local businesses offer a wide variety of unique gifts and foods. Make sure you discover the undiscovered wonders of the Old 96 District of South Carolina.
50 years, Ranger has led the way in innovative, high-performance designs, and we're raising the bar again with a bold new flagship line, the Ranger Z Comanche L Series. These rigs are custom crafted with a passion for perfection and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver domination at every level. The next generation Ranger L Series. Celebrate a legacy, 50 years in the making.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. Life's just better outdoors. By Berkley. Catch more fish with Berkley fishing products. By Ranger Boats. Still building legends one at a time. By Browning Ammunition. Browning, the best there is. And by Southern Woods Plantation. Voted as one of the top quail hunting destinations in America.
All right, Ryan, get it, Ben. Yours. You're up, Bo. We got Joel over here. He's doing the windsock drill. All right, get on it, man. Get on it. Now, look, I think it may take all three of us to coach him up, okay? Yeah. Now, Ben, honestly, you are a fisherman from a long way back, but have you ever fished for walleye like this?
I have not.
Oh, wow.
I have not. I've jigged for them, but I've never targeted and engaged in trolling for them. I've marked them and will drop on them. But again, I'm a kind of a bass guy, so this is new to me. I like it.
This is a lot of fun. What do you think, Joel? Come on up here, brother. Next, see, man, you're putting Ben Hines on his first walleye trip like this. This is awesome. Yeah, man.
He was able to come.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Now we got plenty of coaches up here.
Happy for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there you go. You may have big fish here, Ben. All right.
I like it.
Now, the next one's now, after you get this one in, then we're going to get Joel, then we're going to get Ryan behind the reel. I've already got my 2 or 3. I tell you what, folks, it's just a great opportunity to come up here to Lake Erie and do this kind of fishing. And we're so blessed to have Ben Hines from the local Field and Stream store here and our boat captain, Joel Carradine with Bandit Sport Fishing. and a new guy that we've not met.
Looks like we've got 2 more fish.
Do you? Well, grab it. Get yours, man. Get on it. Get on it, Joe. Your turn.
We'll get it.
Orion, you get it. I don't care. Somebody get it.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, nice fish. Ah, yeah. Well done, my friend. Okay, now, what was the reaction out of that, brother?
That is a good time for everybody right there.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And that is going to taste good.
I think you got me beat, okay? You got big fish.
Is that?
Yeah, nice one.
Nice fish, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, we got more fish on?
Fish ball. Fish ball.
We'll be able to do that in a second. We got 2 more on, it looks like.
All right. Got it. Okay, snap the line. And folks, if you wonder why I'm snapping this line, they've got these rubber band holders that hold them on the outriggers, basically. They're on cones out there. And you know, Joel, I tell you, that is just an ingenious system. It's not rocket science, but
no,
it just saves you from having to take all the rods in when you get a fish. You know, so much, you know, when you're on saltwater and you got outriggers, you're kind of hamstrung. But the way you guys have got this rigged, it's really easy.
It is. As you can see, you're almost directly underneath of that rod that's fishing, and the guano is up above it.
Yeah, you really, it's just snaggle-free fishing. That's what's great about it.
It is. It's an awesome tool.
And I tell you what, we're looking at 48 degrees this morning. The wind's blowing at about what, 15, maybe 10?
10 to 15 knots is the weather forecast.
Which is not too bad.
No.
You know, that's why we're wearing jackets, okay?
Winter doesn't want to leave us here.
Yeah.
Another nice one.
They're all kind of about the same size. Nice fish, yeah. Awesome. Fish show?
I think there's one on the stern troller.
Ah, on the cone. Okay.
On the
all
cone.
Right, man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, it's all about you, Bo. Come on, get him reeled in here.
We got to get that, when it comes to the boat, we have to unsnap the stern troller.
Okay, I'll do that. You just tell me what to do, man. Yeah, man, you just keep reeling. Everybody likes to see the boat captain reeling in fish. I mean,
These are wonderful reels.
Yeah, hey, listen, I tell you what, Abu
They're
Garcia.
like a little tow truck.
Yeah, the Toro Beast, man.
It is. It's just like a little tow truck.
Okay, so you want me to clip this thing off here when it gets up here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bring it to me.
You do the back first, and then the front.
Okay. Coach me up, Captain. Here we go. All right, Bo. Hey, man, you guys, you saw us put out the buoy? All right. Let me get it unclipped. All right, I got the back first. Now the front?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free. Woo-hoo. On the buoy, folks, right there. Look at here. Oh, man.
This feels like a decent fish.
You're styling and profiling this morning, man.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the sun.
We're having
that's
a good
coming
time.
out. I mean, here we are, Lake Erie. I mean, it don't get no better than this. Walleye fishing. Man, you know when I got into town the other night, you know one of the first things I had to have? Was a walleye sandwich at one of the local restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome. Wow. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll even net this thing for you too. How about that?
That'd be great.
Yeah, man. See, oh yeah, that is a decent fish. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, man, listen, glad to help, bro. Glad to help. Folks, we're going to have more great fishing action from Erie, Pennsylvania, but first, I want to introduce you to a special guest to our show today. It's Emily Biddle. She is the Marketing and Communications Director with the Erie Sports Commission, and it's just an honor and a privilege to be here. You know, it's so wonderful that you guys and gals do what you do to attract families and everybody, fishermen and all that, sports folks. But tell me a little bit about some of the attractions when they all come up here. I know the lake's here, they want to fish, but there's lots of other things to do.
Yeah, there's a ton going on in Erie, and it's happening all the time. As soon as you get off the water, there's something for everybody. We've got, I think we're best known for Presque Isle State Park, which is a peninsula that juts into Lake Erie. It's known for its beaches, it's known for hiking and biking and running and kayaking and more fishing. There's tons to do there. Also home to one of the largest grape growing regions in the country, actually the largest east of the Rockies, with 21 wineries on site that extend up into New York. Home to Presque Isle Downs and Casino, which is a great spot to spend an evening. They have live thoroughbred horse racing for part of the year, restaurants on site, and just a good spot for a night out on the town. But really, there's something for everybody here. There's events going on all the time. If you're here in the summer, there's UPMC Park, you can catch a ball game, and there's sporting events all year.
Well, you know, Emily, one of the great things that I want to mention too is there are great places to eat and great places to stay here, okay? So, I mean, it's just first-class amenities all the way around. So I really think it's such a special place that you guys and gals have up here. That's why we enjoy coming every year. It's just wonderful.
We think so too.
Well, with that, thank you so much. And if folks want to log on and they want to come on up here, and folks, listen, you can log on to Bob's Top 16, but I'm going to let Emily tell you how you can also get in contact with those folks if you want to schedule a trip up here.
I'd say if you want to schedule a trip to Erie, absolutely go to visiterie.com. It lists all of the attractions, the accommodations, everything that you would need to know to plan your trip. They've got a widget on there that you can mark where you want to go and really plan your trip and save it to your smartphone, save it to their app. So visiterie.com really makes it easy.
Well, Emily, thanks so much again for hosting us up here. And folks, listen, more great fishing action right here on Lake Erie, beautiful Erie, Pennsylvania.
Coming up next, we head to the Sportsman's Table for a great South Carolina certified seafood recipe.
Number one priority when hunting out of elevated stand is safety. Always wear a safety harness and use a lifeline when you can. Always have at least 3 points of contact when climbing in and out of your stand. And remember, safe hunting is no accident.
Avoiding propeller strikes. Many propeller strike injuries can be avoided by turning off the engine when passengers are boarding or disembarking. Never start a boat with the engine in gear. Make sure all passengers are properly seated before you get underway.
It's time to take fishing to a bold, new place. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. These baits feature a revolutionary new material that releases a supercharged scent field. They attract more fish and trigger more strikes than even original power bait. And all remain soft and flexible out of the package, so they're ready to fish. 10 forage-inspired natural matte colors come alive in the water. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. Fish bite and won't let go.
Wakawachi Marina, located on the Waccamaw River in Murrells Inlet, is a first-class freshwater marina. For over 60 years, locals and visitors have enjoyed Wakawachi Marina as a recreational stopover or as a launching spot on the river. Wakawachi offers affordable rates on wet slips, rack storage, fuel services, and a collection of amenities to enhance your boating experience. For a great meal with a waterfront setting, visit Deck 383, located on dock level at the marina. Wakawachi Marina, Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Folks, welcome to this edition of the Sportsman's Table this week, and my guest chef is Sean Baxter from the Hot Tomato Restaurant downtown Myrtle Beach, and he's right here at Deck 383 in Murrells Inlet. He's going to I tell you what, he's going to put a really great fish dish together for us. Okay, Sean, I'm all about this fish. Tell me about this one.
So this is one of our local fish. It's a wreck fish, and it's a deep water fish, and it gets its name for being caught in the wrecks off the Charleston bump.
I got you. Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a Dijon and herb gratana topping. Now gratana is just simply breadcrumbs and herbs mixed together.
I got you.
Ritz crackers works. whatever you like to use to put a little crunch on top of your stuff.
See, and it's all some of that secret chef recipe stuff, huh? Yeah, there you go.
So you want to put a little Dijon on. I like a little spicy Dijon.
Okay, yeah.
Then you put your breadcrumbs on.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Get it in the pan.
Yep. Now, is that olive oil you're using to cook it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to use olive oil. You can use soy oil, canola oil, anything like that.
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
And folks, if you want a copy of Sean's recipe, just log on to bobredfern.com, and he'll have it for you right there. All right, Sean, man, the fish is looking good. Now we've got ready to plate, huh?
Yep. What we're using is some risotto rice with grilled vegetables.
Oh, wow.
We have some zucchini, squash, roasted peppers, a couple grape tomatoes. Finish your risotto with Parmesan cheese, give it a nice little creamy texture.
Oh, man.
We're gonna take our fish.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get it right on there.
That smells great, Sean.
Okay, and I like to finish it with a little acid, so I'll use the balsamic reduction.
Okay. And you guys come up with all these nifty little tricks, huh?
Well,
not only does it make it look good, it makes it taste good.
Tastes good. That's what we're shooting for mostly.
Okay. And there we have it, huh? The hump fish out of Charleston.
Yep.
Right there. Well, Sean, thank you, my friend, man. It's great to have you on
Thank you very
guest
much.
today. And you know, folks, listen, buy fresh, eat local, certifiedsegrown.com. Listen, right here at Deck 383, another Sportsman's Table is coming your way next week. And I tell you what, don't miss it.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at certifiedscgrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
Take a moment to think about the food you buy and eat. Is it fresh? I mean really fresh. Or is it shipped from a grower hundreds or even thousands of miles away? Well, here in South Carolina, we celebrate fresh, locally grown food and unforgettable meals with family and friends. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC Grown. It's a matter of taste.
For great food, amazing views, and the best live entertainment, there's no better place in Murrells Inlet than Deck 383. Located on the beautiful Waccamaw River, you can sit outdoors on our spacious deck and enjoy the sunset over the river, or you can just relax and listen to your favorite music with friends. Enjoy great food that's prepared fresh daily and cooked to order. And if you enjoy karaoke or live music, Deck 383 is the place to be for locals and tourists. Get away from the crowd and join us at Deck 383 in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
How's it going?
Wow, what do we got over here?
This is the all-new Chevy Silverado.
It's beautiful.
Beefy and mean looking.
It's the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever, and it's full of surprises.
Hey, nice.
It offers an industry-first power up-down tailgate.
I kind of didn't expect that to happen.
But that's not all.
Oh my!
Oh,
The Silverado has more cargo volume than any competitor.
very impressive.
It's got 20% more than F-150.
That is really nice.
Is there a buy it now button on there too?
Yeah.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today. Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By the South Carolina Agriculture Department, it's a matter of taste. By Browning, the best there is. By South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing. And by the Wackawatchie Marina and Deck 383, located on the Waccamaw River in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
All right, get him, Ryan. It's yours, brother. Folks, at the controls is Ryan Lucas. He is Joel Carrady's first mate here on our fishing trip today with Bandit Sport Fishing. Now, Ryan, I tell you what, you're 30 years old. You're a native Pennsylvanian up here from Erie. How special is it for you to be able to come out here and do this?
Oh, every day it's a treat. It's awesome.
How many years have you been fishing for?
Oh,
walleye?
I've been doing this, I don't know, since I was in diapers maybe.
Oh, wow.
Doing it like this probably 20 years.
And your family, they fish as well?
Yeah, my dad and I used to run a lot of charter boats growing up, and that's kind of how I got into it big time.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what better way to spend a day on the water.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you get to meet and greet a lot of different folks. Is that kind of, how's that adjusting, as far as different folks coming in and out of the boat? I mean, you got to have a great personality for that, and you obviously do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you meet a lot of great people.
Yeah.
Oh, every once in a while, there's that one guy that's kind of a little hard to deal with, wants to do things his way. That happens. I mean, it does, but for the most part, everyone's great. Everyone wants to learn, be out here, and have a good time.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is the mate works for tips, okay?
Yeah.
Well, trips and tips, huh? Yeah, man. I tell you what, Joe, I'm going to get the net, because I'm going to help him out. How about that?
That'd be great.
Oh, yeah, we got a nice one on, guys.
All right. I'm ready for him. Joe, you want to check my union card?
Yeah.
Make sure I got my union card so I can net this thing. Well, folks, listen, again, we're up here in Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. Again, you want to log a trip, just book a trip with Bandit Sport Fishing. And I got him. There we go. He is in the net. Yeah, man. Just log on to Bob's Top 16. And, man, we'll see if we can get him out of here. And book your trip with Joel Carradine and Bandit Sport Fishing. Nah, don't do that. All right.
Got little snow pliers. Toothy.
I'll help. I'll hold him, you get him out. How about that?
All right, he's free. We'll get the hook in a second.
Gotcha. There you go, man. Folks, Ryan Lucas right here, the first mate on Bandit Sport Fishing trip. Awesome, man. You did good, Bo. Put him in a box. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, we got fish on, boys. Hang on. Man, let me snap that. Snap it up. Yep, got it free. All right, Joel.
How does he feel?
Kind of about like the rest of them. I mean, he's a good keeper. Yeah, he's coming. I think the way the wind and that kind of thing has changed a little bit.
Oh, it's picked up a little bit.
Yeah, it has. And that'll happen. But I tell you what, we started the trip this morning, folks, early at daylight, which is a good thing. It's beautiful out here when that sun's coming up. But as folks will know, that weather changes real quick on this lake.
Oh, yeah.
Well, folks, listen, it's been a great time up here on Lake Erie, Pennsylvania with my good friend Joel Carradine, Captain Joe, and, Bandit Sport Fishing. Tell everybody out there they need to come up here, okay? They need to come fishing with you, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. And let's get this fish in here. Here we come. Come on. Yeah. I always enjoy coming up here because it's such a great fishery.
Oh, it's
and
amazing.
You're just a great guy to spend the day on the boat with. You've got a great captain.
The biologists tell us that there's 55 million of these in this lake.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And we got our share.
Yeah. Well, folks, listen, it's been a great time up here. We're glad you came along with us. Joel, thank you so much, my friend, for having us up here. BanditSportFishing.com. Log on to Bob's Top 16. As I always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you next time right back here again on Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. All right, Bo, let's put him in the box. Ooh. Yeah, man.